And it is a great weekend for the Ride to Conquer Cancer. Hundreds of Albertans will unite on their bikes for a singular goal this weekend. The Enbridge Ride to Conquer Cancer is an important date on the calendar. It shows support for those affected by the disease, as well as raising funds. So I'm being joined this morning by Dr. Jan-Willem Henning, who's a team captain, as well as an oncologist at the Tom Baker Cancer Center, and he's here to tell us more about the event. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
We're happy to have you, and I know that a lot goes into this weekend. This is the 4th year that you're participating.
Correct.
What does it feel like for the 2 days that you do the 200-kilometer ride?
It's amazing. I mean, there's so much building up to this, the fundraising, the training, ultimately to get to this point. It's amazing.
Okay, and there is a personal cause that's attached this year for you. Tell us who you're dedicating your ride to.
Yeah, as you can see on my webpage, the ride is dedicated to ultimately all my patients. But in particular, there's one patient by the name of Lynn Silverstone. She has allowed me to share her story with us, with all of you. She's a patient with a very rare kind of cancer called a pecoma. So that's a sarcoma. And in the world of sarcoma, it's rare cancers, 1% of all malignancies in adult populations. Lynn was diagnosed with this disease 18 months ago. And unfortunately, at the time of diagnosis, she was already stage 4. Which means that it's incurable. And with a pecoma, we don't have any therapies. Unless a surgeon can actually cut it out, we don't have any therapies. Now, this is the crux of the ride, and this is the crux for the Tom Baker Cancer Conquerors, our team. We support clinical trials. We had a clinical trial at the Tom Baker at that time, and I offered for Lynn to participate in this clinical trial. She consented and proceeded with receiving a medication called temsirolimus, which is a biologic agent. So it's a non-chemotherapy agent, and we continue to see response and stability of her disease. Her disease has responded remarkably. She's alive, she's well, 18 months later, to a previously very dismal diagnosis and prognosis. And ultimately, that's our story. That's the story of the Tom Baker Cancer Conquerors, but the Tom Baker itself. We deliver standard of care to all our patients in Calgary and surrounding areas, but ultimately want to push one step further, and that is bringing new, novel treatments and potentially better treatments to our patients in circumstances like clinical trials. Okay,
and that truly is a success story, improving the quality of life for someone through these clinical trials, and that's where the money goes. So has that been an emotional aspect of it, having that added purpose to your race?
Absolutely. You know, there's one thing I wish this morning. I wish that all 130 riders could be standing here with me, because each of one has a very special story, a story that has resonated and trickled through this whole city. We have 2 phenomenal partners, EFW Radiology and MNP, and they committed to this cause of bringing hope, bringing new treatments to our patients.
Okay, if people are looking to still support the riders that are taking part in the Ride to Conquer Cancer, how can they do that?
Yeah, they can go to the website at conquercancer.ca, and our personal website is conquercancer.ca/go-to/TVCC 2015.
Okay, and if you didn't jot that down, we'll put the link up on our website, breakfasttelevision.ca. Best of luck to you and your team this weekend, and to the riders out there who are participating. It is a wonderful cause right here at home.